The trust equation is a powerful framework that dives into the intricate dynamics of trust within interpersonal relationships and professional environments. If you are new to the concept of trust equation, it talks about credibility, reliability, and intimacy in relationships. Now, if you are one person who have trust issue, you probably would be able to identify that any of these three have been broken in the past or have been compromised. Is the person you have trusted had credibility issue, they're not reliable, or they're not intimate with you. So if you are joining me live right now, okay, Master Coach Jasmine, Coach Lean, okay, every one of you, Coach Nords, let me know in the chat box. Who are the persons? Who are the three people? Coach Darbel here, okay? Who are the three people, Coach Candy, okay, that you can identify that passes the trust equation? It means these are the people that you know are credible, you can rely on them, and you have an intimate relationship. When I say intimate relationship, I'm not saying romantic relationship, but it means that you have this opportunity to get closer to the person, you know the person, you can have a conversation with the person. Hello, Coach Joanna. Hello, Bianca. Thank you for hopping in. Thank you for joining me live today. Okay, tonight is the 30th episode of Beyond the Grind, Mastering the Art of Hustle in 2024. And you are still joining me here in Life Coach Corner, the community project and service of Life Coach Philippines, where we train, we coach, and we build tribes as we help unstoppable dreams come true for many of our coaching community and tribe members. Okay, so if you are new to our space, consider liking, following, subscribing not only to this page but also to Decap Corporate Republic. That is our coaching hub, our home as professional certified CACC life coaches here in the country. Our coaching hub is located inside Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixtons and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. We are open from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. Hashtag up all night. We are located across Bayanihan Center or the iconic Unilab. So if you are one person and you're looking for a space that you can trust, you are looking for new social capital, social wealth, social individuals that you can trust and start building trust, then visit Decaf Corporate Republic, and our professional certified life coaches will welcome you with a big smile and really an opportunity for you to experience a safe space. So magandang gabi po ulit sa inyong lahat. Thank you so much, Coach C, for being here. Tag a friend, tag a relative, call a friend, call someone, send the link through a private message. Sometimes they might probably don't get to see this. If you send it to your GC, then I would really appreciate if you don't keep me as a secret. A lot of people suffer right now from, at one point in their lives have experienced betrayal, have experienced being taken advantage of, or a lot of people have trust issue because they don't feel safe. How many of you can connect with me? Let me know in the chat box. Hello, Coach Sean. Thank you for being here on a Tuesday evening. Live na live po tayong lahat. And so, okay, give me a kick. Okay, give me a beautiful kick right now. Okay, give a shout out to three people that pass your trust equation. That means these are the people that you know are credible, they are reliable, and you have an intimate or personal relationship with them. Give them a shout out right now in the comment, and then invite them to watch this episode, because now they would appreciate, they would know why they passed your trust equation. So what I'm going to do also for tonight, okay, is that I'm going to give you 10 picture images or descriptions that would probably increase your capacity to trust more. And I'm going to give you also 10 lists of signs. Okay, I think this one you're going to love. What are the top 10 signs? Okay, we've got research on this. We've got empirical results. What are the top 10 signs that trust is in question, or trust is being compromised. Okay. And of course, I'm gonna land my conversations for tonight for giving you three quick, simple steps that you can get started to breathe life, okay, to our relationship that is suffering from trust issue. Trust is being compromised, or maybe this will help those individuals who cannot trust. If you are new to the series, of course, I'm landing the series. I'm down on my last two episodes tonight and tomorrow night. So this episode, I'm specially doing for all our community members, for coaching enthusiasts as well, and our incoming coaching clients, and those people who are on the bay and looking at what life coaching is. So if you are new to life coaching is the second fastest growing industry in the world today. It is a learnable skill. Absolutely, you can learn this skill by getting professional training. So life coaching is an art. So if you are one person who have a lot of strategies, opportunities, is wide open for you. Okay, if you are creative, you can find ways, you can find solutions, and you are the go-to person in your organizations, in your family, in your church, in your ministry, wherever you go. People go to you because they can hashtag trust you. Then life coaching is perfect for you. It is also science. Okay, life coaching is a science. There are empirical results, there are coaching models that we can really follow through, and results may be different, but we know we're gonna get results. Okay, and here in Life Coach Philippines, okay, we are learning, our coaches are learning mental models as well. So what is a mental model? Mental model is how people sees the world around them. And so it gives us an advantage to understand and to keep the space safe for our clients because we understand how they think. Of course, life coaching is a profession that is not judgmental. We don't describe, we don't predict, we don't even describe how the person's feeling, but we help individuals process their emotions, and mental models really helps. Life coaching is a lifestyle, and you know a life coach when you meet one. Okay, so this is a lifestyle, and we grow, we become in the process. Of course, we offer co-actively co-create life coach certification program that is 40 units. Okay, CPD with 40 credit units, CPD accredited internationally. So my next class is up next on February 2 and 3. That is a face-to-face at the function hall of the Cup Coffee Republic. So if you are one person and you're saying, I want to say yes now, please hop in. 0917586161 is the number to call. Hop in. You can still join me this coming Friday and Saturday at the Cup Coffee Republic. Hello, Coach Jean. I see you. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, Coach Maripe, you're here already. Okay, please call on the people, your classmates who've been learning through the nights. Okay, Coach, see, I hope you can invite Dan here also to join us. Okay, so if you are looking at the people on the screen right now, some of them are joining us from YouTube. Okay, you can also check our YouTube channel, Coach AI Connect, and watch. Okay, the link that you can follow, and somebody please type in the link that they can visit. Okay, Coach AI Connect YouTube channel. Hello, Coach Orville. Okay, so it would be easy for them. Coach Rizel, you're here. Okay, so that would be easy for our viewers, even for those joining us on a replay, to click and follow. Now you can watch all the previous episodes of Life Coach Corner, not only of the Beyond the Grind series, in the same channel. If you want also to look into my 100 days runway to mastering coaching toolkits, then visit Coach A, Master Coach A YouTube channel. I have already completed 75 episodes with all the toolkits still available that you can snag for free. So if you are one person, you are on the side, on the bay, hello, Coach Salve, and you are looking at, hello, how do I get started with life coaching? Is life coaching for me? Where do I go? And everything, please, okay, don't overthink. Just hop in, join us. Now, you can also join if you are new to my space, you've never known me, and you have trust issue with teachers, and you're looking at, am I the best teacher for you? Am I the best person to walk you through becoming a professional certified life coach. By the way, you can check at www.lifecoachphilippines.com, and I have posted there, we have published the 10 questions that you can ask to validate if you are joining the right organization who will hold your hands going through becoming a professional certified life coach. So definitely you would have guide points there. But okay, if you are one person, you're thinking, do I like you? Is my learning skills fitted with you? Are you someone who can really walk me through? Then join my master classes. I'm having one right now after this live episode. I am teaching the power of active listening, and I am giving my students for tonight a free lifetime access, okay, worth 97 US dollar to a course on power of active listening. And tonight I am doing a live class that talks about a breakthrough conversation. How do you help people, okay, if you are the one helping them, how do you help people break through their past conflict, internal conflict, and their emotional blockage? So if you are not yet part of our tribe, you've never been to any of my classes, tonight is the perfect time for you to join us. You can also join us tomorrow for transformational reset. I am doing my trauma masterclass. Okay, transformational reset is a class if you want to renew, revitalize, and reset the button of your energy. If you are already living on a low energy and you want to start living a life that is full of energy so that you can reach your full potential, tomorrow is the perfect masterclass for you. Okay, 0917-586-1661 is the number to message, or just, okay, message and comment there, hashtag masterclass. And definitely our community managers will be there to support you and connect with you so that we can process you coming in to the class. Okay, so tonight's conversation, once again, if you are joining me just right now, you're hopping in, trust equation. And the trust equation involves three parameters. Okay, the person you trust, the person you can trust, and the person you really trust for life are the person or the people that gives you the three components, three elements: credibility, reliability, and intimacy. There are a lot of trust equations. There's a lot of trust elements, okay, that would boost your trust equation and parameters and conditions. But if these three things are not available, it is impossible for you to maintain that trust with someone. Okay. Now, as I get started, I ask people to uh, name three people, okay? At least three people. Give them a shout out. Express some gratitude to people you can trust, okay? People who have credibility, reliability, and intimacy with you. Who are the people? Come on, give them a big shout out and then invite them. So, and honor them. Let's honor them, okay? So, you also have to take a look at that when trust is broken. True enough, it's difficult to get started, but don't despair, because towards the end of the conversations, I'm gonna give you at least three things, okay? Simple things, three tips that you can get started, okay? Breathing life to a relationship that has been tainted, okay? And we've broken trust. Okay, so are you getting ready? Are you getting started right now? Okay, when I say are you getting started, are you like pumped up? Okay, do you have your pen and paper? Now, let's try this. Okay, when you talk about trust, okay, you can also apply trust in things that you use, in brands that you use. Think about this, okay? Do you trust a brand that is not credible? Do you trust a brand that is not reliable? It means that, when they say they're going to be available in the supermarket, you go to the supermarket, they're not available in the supermarket. If they tell you, okay, you can find me in Mercury Drug, please. Okay, when I say brands, please note that I am not an affiliate marketer of any organization, of any brands. I don't represent any brands. Hashtag my tribe is not for sale. So if I am giving you some names, okay, I'm dropping some names, some books, some companies, it is simply because I want to express and I want to give you a mental picture of what I'm talking about. So right now, okay, when you talk a brand, what are the brands that you trust. Okay, you can put it in the chat box. Okay, if you trust your own brand, why don't you put your brand in the comment? Let them know what are the brands that you use for your clothing, what are the brands that you trust for your face, what are the brands that you use for your skin. Okay, so come on now, put it in there. What do you trust? Hello, Robert. Thank you for joining us live. Okay, so how do you trust people? Okay, that's what are going to be my conversations. But right now, let's put it in. Okay, do you trust a brand that is without credibility? Obviously not. X. Okay, do you trust a brand that is not reliable? You don't know where do you find them? Definitely X. And do you trust a brand that you don't have an intimacy? It means you don't use it. Definitely X. Absolutely, right? In the same token, if you are a coaching professional, you cannot trust our profession enough if you do not have an experience with the profession. That's why every coaching professional, you have a coach and have a coaching experience. So if you are if you are one person watching right now and you're looking at what we're doing in our tribe, and you're looking at, do I get a coach from Life Coach Philippines? Do I get a coach from somewhere? Look, okay, get the person you can trust. But I'm gonna give you a quick tip. Okay, ask the person who is the coach of the person. Okay, don't ask the person. Okay, of course you would. If I say don't, you will. Okay, so but really, okay, of all the questions you probably can ask and will ask your coach, the person you're hiring. Now, it's okay to ask questions. It's okay to ask questions from your coaches because you're hiring coaches. You're hiring us. So when you hire us, it's okay to ask questions. And one of the like question you should be asking, do you have a coach? Who is your coach? Because now you will understand what does it mean. It means that the person you are trusting to coach you trust the profession, trust the process. How in the world they gonna sell you a coaching package if they don't have a coach, they don't trust the coaching practice, and they don't belong to any coaching organizations? I'm not saying that they are representing ICF, they're representing the associations of, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, can you find people who are backing up the credibility of the person you are hiring? Okay, so now I'm gonna go to my trust equations. Okay, who among you here are ready? Okay, can you give me a drum roll now? Come on now, give me a drum roll. Give me some emojis, give me some balloons, give me some hearts. Okay, how do you feel? Okay, it's a Tuesday night. Are you excited? Okay, ready. Okay, Coach Lynn is joining from YouTube. Okay, ready. Master Coach Jasmine, ready. Okay, can I get a lot of ready in the comment? Okay, yes. Okay, I can see all the emoji of Coach Orbil. That's a drum roll. Okay, so I got it. Okay, honestly, your response, your feedback helps people when we go live. Okay, you give us feedback. I probably may not be able to read all your feedbacks just to maximize our interaction here in the space. But really, when you give feedback, okay, it gives us the, you bounce us. Okay, it's a bounce back to us that we know you are still connecting. Okay, so super thank you everyone, super thank you. Okay, so hop in right now. I can see the emojis. Coach Salvi, Coach Jean, okay, Coach Sean, Coach Nords, you're there. All right, okay, here's what you do. Okay, promise me. Okay, so the conversations might get passionately hot there. Okay, so when it gets like that, please do me a favor. Okay, Coach Marife, Coach Rizal, do me a favor. Community managers, do me a favor. Okay, make sure that the people watching are still able to express. Okay, so that's for our mental health. Okay, so please make sure, and if they're not responding anymore, you're not seeing comments from them, please message them privately or call them out in the comments. Hello classmate, hello, are you still there? Coach C, hello Coach Darbel, are you still there? Can you do this, everyone? Can I get a yes? Yes, okay. So I'm gonna give you 10 things that would reflect, okay, quickly, okay, that would give you what is trust. So just in case you have been beaten by this word trust and you don't trust things anymore, and you say, what is the trust? Forget about trust. Okay, I don't understand what trust anymore after I've been beaten, broken up, I don't know what trust is. I'm gonna talk about trust. Okay, 10 things to remember about trust. And if you're getting is, can you please do me a favor and say hashtag one? It means, okay, you are taking the first step. right now. And what is the first step? Understanding that there are things that you can use as point of reference about trust. Okay? That's the first thing. I mean, if you cannot find in your you cannot have a mental picture of a person's credible, reliable, and you have an intimate relationship, then the first thing that we can have, hashtag one, is to have a point of reference. Okay, what this trust looks like. Is this okay? Can we agree on that? Can we agree on that? Okay. So if you get any of the 10 now, if you get all the 10, give me a 10 over 10 at the end of the conversation. So it would do you good if you can have a pen and a paper on the side. Okay. Grab something. Okay. And then write in there, okay, if how many, like, tabulate how many of these conditions do you get, you understand, you agree. Okay, and then let me know at the end of the list if you get 10 over 10, 5 over 10, 6 over 10. It doesn't matter if you only get 1 over 1 over 10, because what matters is you are making a decision, hashtag one, to get started today and learn and understand what are the reference points of this word, hashtag trust. Okay. Hello, Kichi. Thank you for joining in. Can everybody right now, as I get started, type in the chat box, type in the comment, hashtag trust. Okay. 10 things. Okay. 10 things that describe trust. Okay. The 10 things that are truth. Okay. I would say 10 truths about trust. Number one. Okay. I subscribe to all these 10. Okay. I would appreciate if you don't, but I subscribe to these 10 truths about trust. Hello, Ate Mika. Thank you for joining me live right now. Number one. Okay. Drum roll. Drum roll. Drum roll. Okay. Number one, okay, I subscribe, okay, to this truth. Trust is earned, not given. Trust is not a right, but a privilege. It is built over time through consistent actions, transparency, and reliability. Okay? You get to earn it. Even if the person tells you, I do trust you, you as a person, you would know that you have gained it. Okay? It is not a privilege, it is not a right, but it is a privilege to be trusted. You are so privileged if somebody trusts you, okay? And you know that over time, you have gained it because of your consistent actions, your transparency, and your reliability. Did you get that? How many of you who agree? Okay, it's okay for me if you disagree. And I would appreciate if you put in there hashtag disagree. You can say, I don't subscribe. Okay, I appreciate that. Because with that, you give me another opportunity to learn, to research, and to see where is your disagreement coming from. Okay, don't, okay, be surprised that when you do hashtag disagree, don't be surprised that I would message you personally, not because I want to question your response, but because I truly want to understand where we differ, because I am one person who loves to learn. And when people disagree, or when people have a different view over me, okay, it means that I have opportunities to learn. Hello. Okay. Agree, Coach Lady Jen. Awesome. Okay. Ready? Ready on number two? Okay. So I was about to ask, okay, when I entered the show earlier, I wanted to ask, okay, this is trivia, okay? I wanted to ask, okay, would you trust a person who appeared on screen with okay, with a neck, with the earrings of different designs? Would you do that? Okay? Because sometimes we, how many of you have this, okay, on the side? We judge people based on their appearance. If we don't like how they how they dress, how they choose their fashion, okay, how do they put their makeup and all of these things, it automatically say, I don't trust that person. Well, what you actually say is, I don't like it. I don't like. Okay, so just a trivia for that. Okay, so if any one of you get to see that my earrings are not of the same, okay, this is intentional. Okay, this is intentional because I want to tell you that you can appear imperfect, and it's not that when people don't like what you wear, don't like what you say, don't like your thoughts, your opinion, it doesn't mean they don't trust you. At the very least, what is true is they don't like your view, they don't like your choices, but it's not tantamount to them not trusting you. All right? Awesome. Okay, great. Number two, vulnerability strengthens trust. Sharing your fears, your failures, and your uncertainties in life with others fosters a deeper connection. It shows authenticity and invites trust. Invite trust. Number two, how many of you? Hello, Coach Clark. I see you, Coach Kit. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate. All right. How many of you gets that, and how many of you gives me hashtag agree? Okay. How many of you agrees with that? Okay. So for those of you who are so scared and so fearful to share your in, insecurities, your the things that you dislike, your uncertainties, your failures, know that the more you show up with authenticity, the more that you can be transparent with how you feel, the more people trust you, because that gives you in a space that is inviting and not closing the doors. Okay. Number three, trust. This is very important. Trust requires patience. Trust requires patience. Building trust, remember, trust is not a right, it is a privilege. Okay? Therefore, building trust is a gradual process. It is essential to be patient and allow relationships to evolve naturally rather than trying to force or rush the process. Now, when I hire people, when I start a relationship, when I engage in partnership, I would tell people that you have my trust. And what does it mean when you hear that? It means that the building of trust is open. It's there. Okay. We're not starting on a relationship that I doubt you, I don't like you, I don't agree with your principle. That's not what it means. Okay. But remember that building trust, okay, strengthening and nurturing trust takes time. It takes your patience. Make sense? Makes sense. Okay. Now, one thing that would also strengthen your learning for tonight and would increase our capacity to serve in the digital space is this. Okay. If I say things, okay, if I mention things like, trust is you requires patience and all of these things, and you can remember one person that connects, okay, you get a mental picture of the person, please give them a shout out. Hello, Doc Herman. Thank you for being here live. Okay. Give them a shout out. Okay. So if you can remember one person that um truly vulnerable, okay, truly patient, truly trust, trustworthy, give them a shout out on the screen, give them a shout out in the comment, because you don't know, they would, okay, as they watch the replay of the episode, how much warmth you would give to their hearts because you acknowledge them as a trustworthy person. Okay. Yeah. All right. Number four, trust is fragile. Everybody say yes. Everybody say yes. Trust is fragile, right? That's why we say trust, once broken, is challenging to rebuild. It's crucial to handle it with care and be mindful of the impact of your actions on other people's trust. on you. How many of you giving me a big, big shout out? Yes. How many of you gets that? Yeah. Right? Yes. I see the yes. Okay. So, hello, Patrick. I see you. Thank you so much for joining in live. All right. Number 5, consistency builds trust. Okay, in marketing, okay, you probably have heard people say that, in marketing you have to, your consistency is the key, because to grow your brand, your personal brand, you need to be consistent in showing up. You have to be consistent in serving. You have to be consistent in doing what you promise your audience you will be doing. Okay, trust is built on reliability. Remember that trust equation? And consistent behavior and follow through on commitments create a foundation of trust that others can depend on. Okay? Okay. So, hello? Okay. How many of you, okay? How many of you here, okay, know and agree, okay, that a person who have an irrational, inconsistent behavior, okay, and would not follow through on their commitments is hard to trust. Okay. Okay. Patrick. Okay. Patrick is our incoming student. Okay. Patrick is Jane, right? Hello, Jane. Okay. Is our incoming student for class 19. I look forward to seeing you at DCAP, Jane, on Friday and Saturday. Okay. Let's all give a drum roll. Okay. Can we all give a virtual hands there? Okay. Of course, I cannot see you, but you can do that. Okay. Can you do this with me? Say hello to Jane. Okay. We look forward to seeing you, Jane. To all our coaches from Region 8. Okay, I can see you now. Okay, all Doc Herman is here, Kit is here, Clark is here together with Coach Marife. I hope other coaches from Region 8 can join us live. Okay, can we just tag Coach Sheila? Okay, Coach Ray. Okay, Pastor Iris, can we call on our team there from Region 8? Okay, so if you are one person, you are interested to advanced life coaching in your territory, we are open to licensing the programs that we offer here. We have over 500 coaches, coaching toolkits here in the tribe, and definitely we can get you started, build you up to have your own coaching facility, institute, programs in your territory. So just get in touch with hello. Okay, Coach Doc, Pastor Iris, maraming pong salamat for being here. All right, continue. Number 6, communication is key to trust. Open, honest, and clear communication is vital for trust to thrive. Misunderstanding and lack of communications can erode quickly. You cannot trust a person that you do not have a communication. That's why in brands, if you talk about product, you have to have an experience with the product or the service, okay, because that's the language of communication. And the same token, you cannot trust a person you cannot talk. You cannot trust a person whom you have emotional blocks and communication roadblocks. Okay, when every time you talk, you argue, you quarrel, you shout at each other, you murmur, you whine, you grunt, it's not. Okay, so communication is key to trust. Number 7. Number 7 is super important. Trust yourself first. Before expecting others to trust you, it's crucial to trust yourself. Confidence in your abilities and decisions radiates trustworthiness. So if you are thinking, looking around and say, why there are not a lot of people who trust me, trust what I offer, trust the works that I do, my question to you, do you trust yourself? Okay? Yeah. Do you trust that you can coach? Do you trust that you can help? Do you trust that you can facilitate a process? Do you trust that you can host a safe space for your clients? Okay, let's do some test right now. Everyone on the screen, why don't you put it in the screen, put it in the comment, put it in the chat box. What is it that you trust yourself with? Okay? Say it there. I trust myself. I trust myself to help someone journey from despair to inspiration. I trust myself to help someone develop habits, healthy habits. I trust myself to support someone going through tough battles in relationships. What do you trust yourself? Okay. I trust myself to help someone. I trust myself. What do you trust yourself? Coach Lady Jen, put it like continue. Complete it in our brain. Okay. Tell yourself what is it that you trust. Do you trust yourself? I trust myself to be patient enough to hold the rope even things are difficult for my client, with my client. What do you trust yourself with? Okay. Coach Clark said here, I trust myself that I can be a better version of me. That's a very good one. Okay. Coach Heidi said, I trust myself to have someone to be the person whom God has designed them to be. That's awesome. True enough. You can help, as Coach Iris can help people as a pastor. She can also help someone in the capacity of a life coach. Okay? I trust myself to have someone to be hopeful for a better life. No, a lot of people are losing hope right now. I trust myself. That's Coach Nords. I trust myself to have someone transition and not lose their identity in the process. That's a very good Coach Joanna, right? That's perfectly in alignment with your makeover process, whatever you offer your clients. Okay? Not just in beauty outside, but beauty inside, right? Coach Rizal said, I trust myself to coach someone find their purpose. Hashtag purpose quest. How many of you gets that? Next, number 8, trust and risk goes hand in hand. Trust and risk goes hand in hand. Risk, R-I-S-K. Trust often involves risk or taking risk, whether it's in personal relationships or professional endeavors. There is an inherent element of uncertainty that accompanies trust. Like when you enter into partnership, like right now, we just started. I went in partnership with Coach Candy and our young creative entrepreneurs, Ate Mika, Bianca, and Seth. Okay, that involves risk. What if the young people would not show up as I believe they would be as my partners in business? It takes risk. Takes risk. But that's how you know that the person in front of you is also trustworthy because you are willing to take risks. Awesome, right? Number 9, forgiveness nurtures trust. Forgiveness nurtures trust. It means mistakes are inevitable. No one is perfect, including myself. We commit mistakes, we have lapses, we fail, but okay, forgiving yourself and others for errors and learning from them can strengthen the trust bonds. Okay, so did you hear that? Forgiving yourself and others, because relationship is always two-way. If you are treated ill, if there is an infractions, especially if it's repeatedly done, it means that you have allowed it. That's why you need to forgive yourself as well. Trust requires, on number 10, trust requires reciprocity. Trust is two-way street. To receive trust, you must be willing to trust others. It's a mutual exchange that forms the basis of strong relationship. You have to remember that building and maintaining trust is an ongoing process. And when you embrace these 10 truths, it can guide you and help you cultivate trust within yourself and trust in the relationships that you are building, strengthening, and doing. How many of you gets a 10 over 10? Super. Thank you, Coach Lian, for that driving really the summary of the 10 items that I shared. Maraming salamat. Now, tell me on the screen quickly, did you get 10 over 10? Did you get 9 over 10? What are you subscribing? Okay, thank you so much, Master Coach Smith. Okay, how many of you gets a 10 over 10 point of reference and you're saying that 10 items I'm going to start using, I'm going to start it's strengthening, okay? I'm going to put in there as a clean reminder. When I say clean, you know that you trust it as well. Your point of reference, is super reliable. Okay. Thank you so much for the balloons. I love that. I love those. IST. I love balloons, and as I love flowers. So just in case, okay, you have not read any of my publications, my invitations personally, please, okay, I inviting all of you to join me on February 14 for a special expression soiree night that I am hosting at the function hall of the Cup Coffee Republic. Let's celebrate expression. Let's celebrate love. I am hosting a soiree dubbed as Petals and Passion. Okay, and I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna share with you the language of flowers. Okay, so please, if you have not registered yet, okay, take this moment to register. Okay, slots are limited, truly limited. There are only certain numbers of people that I can accommodate. And so if you are interested to be part, this is the first time that I am doing um this is my second time to host a Valentine's event. Well, actually, Valentine's event is for me a celebration of love and relationship. And I could do it in any other time, but that's the reason why I'm doing it almost, I'm doing it for the second time on February 14th, because I want people to have a value on what February 14 is. Okay. So you don't just love because it's February 14. Okay. Oftentimes you just go on a date. I don't say it's not right to go on a date and date is not valuable. I don't mean that. All I'm saying is I'm inviting you to join me and let's value the date. Let's value the hour. Let's value our time on that specific day when everybody just goes on a date. Let's start really diving into the most important part of any relationship, be it relationship with yourself, be it relationship with God, relationship with your partner, romantic, not romantic, even in a family. And what is that part? Expression. Expression. How many of you have heard floriography? Floriography, okay, is the hidden treasure, okay, of the language of flowers. And that's what I'm gonna dive in. Last year I shared about the red flags in relationship, but right now I am diving into solo, okay, adventurers and pair explorers. So you can come without a pair. If you're solo, this is the perfect night for you. Okay, let's come in on February 14. Please connect with Coach Rizal, connect with Alan. Let us know that you're coming in and joining us for that expression soiree night. All right, so 10 things. Here are 10 signs that trust may be broken in a relationship or situation. Okay, and here's the thing. When you hear it, let's acknowledge and let's say, ouch. Okay, you can say hashtag aray. You can say that one hits. That one connects. That one strongly relatable. I'm giving you the permission to express. Just be kind with your words, because the words that you're going to be writing is actually something that you can also hear as you type. Okay, but I want you to express. Okay. I like the reminder of Coach Lynn. Walang iwanan sa comment section. Masakit na to. I like it, Coach Lynn. Okay, so reminder, wala daw pong iwanan. Okay, walang iwanan, sabi ni Coach Lynn. Be kind to Coach Lynn. Huwag niyo po siyang iwanan sa comments. Okay, let's get started. Okay. 10 signs that trust is broken. Number 1, communication breakdown. It means that When open and honest communication diminishes and there is a lack of transparency, it can be a sign that trust is compromised. It means that one or either of the party or both of the parties' concerns are sensing something, feeling something, knowing something, but they're not ready or not able to speak or express. That's why join me on February 14. Learn the language of expressions. Okay. Learn how to express without verbal, okay, without words. Okay. So how many of you can connect with that? And sometimes it feels like everything is okay, but you start feeling it you know that you talk less, you talk more casually, just casual talk, not the deep conversations, or you would see this nothing new in the conversation. You talk of the same items, the same things, and there's no excitement in the conversation. There's no excitement to it's not flowing anymore. It's just like you have to talk. It's just like you have to talk. You have to talk over dinner. You have to go on a date. You have to say hi, hello, and that's it. That's all you can think of. That's all that is there in every touch points. How many of you connecting with this? How many of you saying yes, agree, yes, it's starting to hit here, it's starting to feel here. All right. How many of you getting that? How many of you relates? Okay, please. Okay, thank you for the emojis there, Coach Nords. Number two, number two signs is this: secrecy and hiding information. If someone starts keeping secrets or withholding important informations, it can indicate a breach of trust. Oftentimes one thing that I would see this, okay, while it might disguise on, they say that, um, they put that pin, their locks, and all of that because it's privacy and you have to respect honesty. You know, if you put that there, and you should know, okay, if your partner is so agitated when you touch their phones, and they grew weary when you touch their items, you have to start looking at, hey, okay, keeping secrets, right? Okay. Number three, consistent and reliability. Continual failure to fulfill promises or meet expectations. When I say expectations, expectations to fulfill commitments would definitely erode trust. Consistency is a key factor in trustworthiness. You know, um, there was one person in my life, used to be in my life, and all the years of our friendship. Okay. And remember those years when there's no mobile phone yet. Okay. So I'm 52, turning 51. Okay. Turning 52 by June. So I'm 51. And I grew up in the years where there's no phone, and our phone, there's phone, but the PLTT phone, not the mobile phone. And so when you agree to meet on a, you agree to meet on a particular day, particular space, you know what? In 10 times that we would agree to meet, I would be lucky to count if there was at least twice she would appear. It's a she, okay? She would appear. And I would always wait. This is how patient I am, all right? I would normally wait for 3 to 4 hours. And because there's no phone, I don't know if she's coming. I don't know if she would even show up. So I would wait, and I would normally have a cap of 4 hours. And if she doesn't show up after 4 hours, I'll go. So the next time we meet, which normally we meet by accident again, that we would agree again, okay, let's meet again. And I had that person for decades in my life until I started building Decaf Coffee Republic. That was it. And I wasn't, well, for some reason it was a blessing this in disguise, because I wasn't the one who ended the relationship. She ended the relationship. She shook me out of her office, okay, for something. Okay. She could not forgive me. And I mean, why I'm telling you this? Because you are probably in one relationship that you know you are being abused, you know that you cannot trust that person anymore, and you sustain it. And then at the end of the day, at the end of the years, towards the end of the tunnel, you would get the bang of it. And who allowed it? Us. Us. Okay. Next. Number 4, betrayal of confidence. Sharing confidential information with others without permission is a clear breach of trust. Hashtag marites, hashtag gossiping, hashtag talking behind the back. Okay, in our tribe, in our family, we talk things openly. And a lot of people would say, I am persecuted, I am put in public, I will put in highlight. No, I only believe in transparency. So if there are conversations that we cannot talk in public and openly, okay, in a space that is safe, then you know that you are being hit on the back. And that's something that erodes trust. And that is something that is a big no in our community, in our tribe. Okay? So next part is lack of accountability. Do you know people, okay, who refuse to take accountability, who refuse to take responsibility for their action and constantly shift blames? Definitely, it undermines your trust, and definitely it questions their integrity, right? You know, somebody who will never say sorry for the things that they have done. They would always find someone else to take the shit for them. You know, some people who would always say, I didn't do anything. Okay, or if they say sorry but, or sorry because, okay, because at the end of the day they're sorry that you are angry, but truth of the matter, it's your fault. Okay, they're able to do what they're able to do because of you. How many of you have that? Okay. Number 6, repeated deception. Okay. Is there a pattern of deceitful behavior? Is there a pattern of betrayal? Is there a pattern of secrecy where the truth is repeatedly distorted or manipulated? Therefore, trust is most likely broken. Now, sometimes, okay, what you are seeing is crossing of boundaries. Okay. Probably they would say, well, I'm not cheating. Yeah, but you cross the boundary because you are in a relationship, but you're dating another person. You cross the boundary. Or you are going on an online date. That's crossing boundaries. That's going to compromise the trust. Are you getting this? Do I have a yes? Do I have an agreement? And I'm starting to see the comments coming in less and less. Are you still there? Okay, let me know. Number 7 is unexplained changes in behaviors. Sudden and unexplained changes in behaviors, attitudes, actions can be indicators of underlying issues that may be affecting your trust. If the person will be telling you, pagod lang ako, I am busy, I have things to think of, I am, and all the blah, 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 then you know that it is one sign that trust is being compromised. Connecting. Hello, Coach Ray. Okay, I see you now. Thank you so much for coming in live. Number 8, you know that you have a trust concerns if there is failure to apologize and make amends. Refusal to acknowledge mistakes, make apology sincerely, and take steps to make amends can hinder the rebuilding of trust. Okay. Mga taong hirap na hirap mag-sorry, sabi nga nila, pag ang tao may kasalanan, kahit huling-huli mo na, hindi yan aamin, kaya hindi makapag-sorry. Hashtag connecting, hashtag relatable, hashtag ouch. Okay, let me know in the chat box. I would appreciate your feedback. Maraming pong salamat. Number 9, okay, is lack of emotional connections. When emotional intimacy and connection fade, it may signify strongly that trust has been compromised and it needs to be addressed or it needs to be assessed. Okay, so the moment you start feeling change in emotional connections, it's about time for you to check it out. Okay, and number 10, okay, trust your intuition, please. Don't be gullible. I knew how it feels, by the way. So that's why I'm telling you. Number 10, Doubt and suspicion, persistent feelings of doubt and suspicions or skepticism in a relationship are strong indicators that trust has been shaken. Now, how many of you gets 10 over 10? How many of you had a broken heart? How many of you starts to bleed? How many of you starts to remember some people? How many of you starts reminiscing the memory lane? Okay. Now, recognizing this early signs or recognizing the signs early and addressing it or assessing it as the underlying issues for critical or crucial um, matter in your relationship can help you save the relationship. You know, it can be difficult, it can be painful, but when you start looking at this and addressing this early on, okay, there is so much opportunity for you to rebuild it. Open and honest communication, accountability, and the willingness of both parties to work on a relationship, be it professional or personal, are really essential in trust rebuilding process. So, can you rebuild trust? Definitely, if there's a mutual intention to rebuild it. Now, if rebuilding trust is delicate and you know delicate at this moment in time, know that it takes time. It's gradual. And here are my three tips. Okay, ready for my three tips? Thank you so much, Coach Lean. How many of you gives me a 10 over 10? It means that you agree that these 10 items are reference point when you want to evaluate to check the trust equation in your relationship. Okay, 10 over 10. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to give you three tips now as I close. Okay. Again, rebuilding broken trust is a delicate and a gradual process. Do not, okay, do not attempt to expedite, do not attempt to do it overnight because it's impossible. But with these three things, you can be assured that slow but sure, success will emerge and it's a long haul, but it's possible. Okay. I can read the bleeding coach, Master Coach Jasmine. Okay. Three things. Number one is open and honest communication. Transparency is crucial in rebuilding trust. So engage in more open, honest conversations about the issues that led to the trust breakdown. Clearly express your feelings, listen to other person's perspective, and be willing to discuss uncomfortable topics with sincerity. Definitely, expressions will be difficult, and if verbal communications, if writing, texting, and all of these things fails, maybe it's time for you to learn other ways of expressions. What about the flowers? And that's the reason why I'm also inviting you to attend the soiree night on February 14th. Because if there are issues in your relationship that you cannot speak about, you're having difficulty to share, then we can use and employ and maximize the language of flowers to truly express what's inside of our hearts. Okay. Okay, thank you, Kichi, for being vulnerable and uh, been there, done that, and congratulations for where you are today. Okay, bravery. Okay, that's what we get going through the process. We become courageous and braver and bolder to claim what is duly true for us. Okay, so another thing that you can do is consistent and reliable behavior. Rebuilding trust requires consistent demonstration of reliability and follow through on commitments. Make sure that your actions align with the words or the action of the person rebuilding trust with you are in alignment. Consistency in behavior over time will definitely rebuild confidence in trust and in your trustworthiness or in the trustworthiness of the person. And if the person or you cannot be reliable in your behavior, you cannot be consistent, then it would be difficult for you to rebuild trust. Number three, make sure that you know how to apologize and take responsibility. A sincere apology is a powerful tool in rebuilding trust. Acknowledge your mistakes, take responsibility for the any harm you have caused. Make sure that you also express genuine remorse. Ensure that your apology is accompanied by commitment, the positive change, and a clear path for preventing similar issues in the future to recur again. Now, in the Word of God, we say that godly repentance produces result. Unfortunately, worldly repentance are people who are just sorry because they have been caught. That would just be repeating the process. So you know that the person is truly sorry. You know that the apology is true if the sorry, the apology, the the asking for forgiveness is resulting to a change for the betterment of your relationship. Again, rebuilding trust takes time, patience, and a commitment, genuine commitment to positive change. It involves not only verbal assurances, but also consistent actions that demonstrate your dedication to rebuilding the foundations of trust. Trust, like a glass, when broken, is hard, but it is possible to be rebuilding it again. Okay? It's not easy, but it is doable, it is workable. In no better way to get the process rolling faster, or I would say safer, than to get a life coach. A life coach can hold your hand, provide you a safe space for you to express your emotions, for you to express your feelings, to process your thoughts, so that you also show up in the relationship with a stronger voice, but a loving posture. And sometimes we show up without harmony, with harmony of mind, harmony of heart, harmony of our physical appearances, because we have been broken and hurt. So connect with us, 091758616621. You can visit us at the Cup Coffee Republic. I'm there every Thursday and every Saturday. And if you need prayer, okay, so I want to make an announcement right now. So every Thursday is my coaching for the soul, and we will part for now. Okay, we will bid goodbye, we will part coaching for the soul starting February 1, because we will transition the schedule. We will schedule Thursday night, not no more coaching for the soul, but a prayer night. So if you need prayer, if you want prayer, if you want to know more about prayer, please meet me at the Cup Coffee Republic every single Thursday. We're going to start at 9 p.m., but you can come earlier than that. So we're starting on February 1. That's going to be our weekly prayer night. So that's going to be on Thursday. Now, in place of coaching for the soul, I'd like to announce that starting February 6th, that's a Tuesday, Kapihan Night is back. Okay, so to all of you who met me during my Kapihan Night days, we've started Kapihan Night during pandemic. Kapihan Night will be back this coming Tuesday, February 6, 9 p.m. at the Cup Coffee Republic. So I hope you get to see me on my Kapihan Night. It's going to be a launch on February 6. Meet me on Thursday for your prayer night, for our prayer night on February 1. This is going to be on Thursday. And of course, every Saturday, I'm also there for our open mic. So everyone, maraming pong salamat. It takes two to tango. It takes two to build trust. It takes two to rebuild trust that has been broken. So whether you are the one in error, you are the one who have been erred, okay? Ikaw man yung nanakit o ikaw man ang nasaktan, it takes two to rebuild it over again. So you have to be willing to say yes again to the relationship. You have to be willing to forgive yourself. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes for love to bloom again, whether professionally, whether personally, or within you, you, within you. It takes two to tango. You have to say, self, I forgive you, because the internal conflict might consistently be echoing the voice of revenge, the voice of accusation. So again, maraming pong salamat. If you need help, if you need some support in whatever you're going through, every Thursday, prayer time, prayer night at Decaf Coffee Republic. Every Saturday, it's a Fab Saturday. Let's celebrate your expression through open mic. The stage is yours. And every Tuesday, meet me at Decaf for the #Kapihan Night. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. It's been a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday night. Next Tuesday, I'll see you hopefully and prayerfully at Decaf Coffee Republic. Everyone on the screen, share your #PackMyBag moment. Share your #Return of Insight. Let other people know that you learned tonight. Be a blessing. #Love Bamboom. Love Bamboom. Love Bamboom. Put Love Bamboom in the comments so that everybody also, when they read, when they share their comments, okay, they start hearing our Love Bamboom. Okay. Good night, everyone. To all the students, I'll see you in a few minutes inside the class.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.